Steelers Nation, we've got breaking news that's lighting up the football world today. Wide receiver Ben Skowronek is officially visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the buzz surrounding this potential move is absolutely massive. Anytime a player of his caliber makes a visit, it raises eyebrows and fuels speculation that a signing could be right around the corner. Fans are already asking the big question: is this the start of a new chapter for the Steelers offense? And could Skowronek be the missing piece that helps elevate this team to the next level? Skowronek brings a unique skill set that Pittsburgh could really use. Standing tall and playing with a physical style, he offers versatility as both a reliable target in the passing game and a gritty contributor in blocking schemes. The Steelers have always valued wide receivers who can do it all, and Skowronek fits that mold perfectly. His time with the Rams showed flashes of his potential, from clutch catches to hard-nosed plays that don't always show up on the stat sheet but make a real difference on the field. That kind of player embodies the toughness that Steelers fans love. This visit also signals that the Steelers are not sitting back this offseason. They're actively searching for ways to improve and strengthen their roster in preparation for a highly competitive year. With questions surrounding depth at the wide receiver position, bringing in someone like Skowronek could provide stability, experience, and another weapon for the quarterback to rely on. His size makes him a red zone threat, and his team-first mentality is exactly what Pittsburgh's culture thrives on. It's the kind of move that, while not flashy, could pay huge dividends once the season kicks off. Fans have already started flooding social media with reactions, some excited at the prospect of adding another reliable receiver, others curious about how he would fit into the current offensive lineup. Steelers Nation is never shy about voicing opinions, and the debate is heating up fast. Could this be a quiet but crucial signing that helps balance the offense, or is it just a visit with no deal on the horizon? Either way, the fact that Skowronek is in Pittsburgh meeting with the team shows there's real interest on both sides. If the Steelers decide to move forward and sign him, it would send a clear message to the rest of the AFC that Pittsburgh is committed to filling every gap and surrounding their quarterback with as many tools as possible. It's not just about star power, it's about depth, reliability, and building a team that can grind out wins week after week. Skowronek could become one of those players who doesn't dominate headlines but earns respect by consistently showing up, making plays, and contributing in the moments that matter most. Right now, it's all about anticipation. Steelers fans are refreshing their feeds, insiders are watching closely, and the question remains, will Ben Skowronek be the next player to wear the black and gold? Visits often lead to signings, and with the Steelers looking to add toughness and depth to their roster, this could be the perfect match. One thing is certain, the Steelers aren't wasting any time this offseason, and every move they make is about building a contender that can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league. One of the most exciting aspects of this visit is what it means for the Steelers' offensive identity. For years, Pittsburgh has prided itself on tough, physical football, and Skowronek fits right into that tradition. He isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, whether it's blocking downfield for a running back or fighting through traffic to secure a tough catch. That kind of toughness is contagious, and it can set the tone for the entire receiving corps. If he does sign, it won't just be about what he contributes with the ball in his hands. It'll also be about the grit and determination he brings on every single play. Another factor to consider is how he could complement the other receivers already on the roster. Every good passing attack needs variety: speedsters who can stretch the field, reliable slot guys who can work the middle, and big-bodied receivers who can win contested catches. Skowronek gives the Steelers that third option, someone who can use his frame to win in red zone situations and third down conversions. Pairing him with Pittsburgh's younger, flashier receivers could create a balanced unit that defenses struggle to contain. Fans also shouldn't underestimate the value of experience. Skowronek has played on the big stage, including in the postseason, and that kind of composure is invaluable to a team with playoff aspirations. Young players often look to veterans for stability when the pressure is on, and having someone who's been through high-pressure moments could make a huge difference late in the season. The Steelers have always valued championship experience, and adding a player with that background helps reinforce their winning culture. The potential signing also speaks to the front office's strategy. General Manager Omar Khan and the Steelers brass are showing once again that they're willing to be proactive in addressing needs rather than waiting for problems to arise. By bringing Skowronek in now, they're giving themselves the flexibility to explore new offensive looks and to test different combinations during training camp. That kind of forward-thinking approach can pay off big when the season gets tough and depth becomes crucial. Of course, not every fan is convinced yet, and that's part of what makes this news so intriguing. Some wonder whether Skowronek has the upside to be a difference maker, while others argue that his consistency and work ethic are exactly what the Steelers need. This debate is part of what makes Steelers Nation so passionate. Every move sparks conversation, analysis, and anticipation. And in the end, the truth is that nobody knows how big an impact a player can make until he puts on that black and gold jersey and steps onto the field. At the end of the day, this visit is more than just a headline. It's a sign of momentum. The Steelers are moving with purpose this offseason, and Ben Skowronek's name being linked with the team shows that no stone is being left unturned. Whether this ends in a contract or not, the fact that Pittsburgh is exploring these kinds of moves demonstrates their commitment to putting the best possible roster on the field. Steelers fans have every reason to be excited because this team is clearly building towards something special. If the Steelers ultimately pull the trigger and bring Ben Skowronek into the fold, it would be the type of under-the-radar signing that often pays huge dividends during the grind of the NFL season. Every championship team has role players who don't always dominate the headlines, but make critical contributions when the lights are brightest. Skowronek could be exactly that for Pittsburgh. Someone who steps up on third downs, someone who keeps drives alive, and someone who delivers those tough, gritty plays that define Steelers football. His value might not always be measured in big numbers, but in moments that swing games in Pittsburgh's favor. For now, all eyes remain on the outcome of this visit. Will it end with a contract, or is it simply a step in the evaluation process? Either way, the fact that Skowronek is in Pittsburgh, meeting with coaches and front office personnel, means there's real interest, and that alone is enough to fuel excitement across Steelers Nation. The next few days will be telling, and fans are ready for answers. One thing is for certain, whether Skowronek signs or not, this move shows the Steelers are